Bay County School Board members and Superintendent Mark McQueen spoke publicly for the first time today on the suspension of Bay High School Principal Blythe Carpenter. McQueen suspended Carpenter for poor judgment and behavior involving the personal use of school property and personnel. News 13's Grace Velez joins us live in studio. Grace, what did board members and the public say about McQueen's handling of the situation?
Shelby, when News 13 broke the story last week, the HR investigation was already over and Carpenter had already served her unpaid suspension. The investigation found Carpenter used $2,600 in school funds to repair and repaint a Bay High Junior ROTC golf cart she kept at home for her own use. She also used the school culinary program to cater her wedding and had school custodial staff doing work at her home during school hours. Superintendent Mark McQueen suspended Carpenter for 5 days without pay, ordered her to return the golf cart and pay for the paint job. But some school board members say they're disappointed with the way McQueen handled this incident.
I can just say that I absolutely disagree with the lack of putting the A in Bay of accountability on this one.
In his letter of reprimand to Bay High School Principal Blythe Carpenter, Superintendent Mark McQueen categorized her conduct as a breach of ethics. Besides a 5-day unpaid suspension and Carpenter having to return the golf cart and pay for the paint job, McQueen also ordered Carpenter to undergo ethics training. On Tuesday, some board members expressed disappointment in McQueen's actions.
You know how much I respect you. You know how much I like you as a person, but I really feel we've done a disservice to the district, to Bay High School.
Many members of the public have expressed outrage, saying McQueen showed favoritism and calling Carpenter's punishment a slap on the wrist. McQueen attempted to shut down those claims.
I understand that the members of the public are frustrated and concerned and also very upset, and I understand that. Let me assure you, this is not about favoritism. This is not about anything other than being firm, fair, and consistent across the board.
But some board members seem to believe McQueen should have done more.
This situation at Bay High School has been a negative reflection of Bay District schools. People, we are better than that. We are better than that.
McQueen characterized Carpenter's career as distinguished with a previous track record as an excellent leader. While he said that doesn't excuse her actions, he admitted it influenced his decision-making while writing her letter of reprimand. Board member Chris Moore says he understood McQueen handling this on his own, as it is his right. He also said he put in his own Freedom of Information Act request for the HR investigation report. McQueen shared a draft of the letter of reprimand to Carpenter with Moore, and Moore said it didn't go far enough.
I said, this is way too light. She's going to accept that in a heartbeat, and you disagree. You said that the hubris was probably too great and that she would go against it. Well, we see that didn't happen. The paper got signed quickly. Didn't come before the board.
Moore says he also advised McQueen to include the information about the tax-exempt status of several of the transactions Carpenter participated in, which includes the golf cart repairs and the food purchases for Carpenter's wedding.
I asked for one thing, and that was we need to mention the tax-exempt violations that occurred with this. You actually hand-wrote a note on it and said, Chris, I'll do that. And I was disappointed to see it wasn't there.
Moore said the lack of punishment after the conscious decisions Carpenter made to violate policy and even possibly defraud the district of funds needs to be corrected. He said there's still a chance the Office of Inspector General can correct it. To read the HR investigation's findings and see today's board meeting, go to our website, mypanhandle.com.